What is going on, people? It is your boy Sven D bringing you another gameplay commentary. Now, before we get started, check this out. I'm gonna take his lovely dog tags. I'm gonna go over to his brother, take his brother dog tags. And meantime, his sister's right behind me, and he has no clue what's going on. So I figured that, I'd let him keep his dog tags, but I defused that motherfucking bomb. But what's going on, people? It is your boy Sven D. No, I already said that. But this video is going to be changing it up. I know I have a lot of new viewers, subscribers, a lot of new members of the Sven D army as of late. And you guys have been seeing me just absolutely go buck wild on some Battlefield 3. All of my videos lately have been Battlefield 3 related, other than the Subscriber Sunday series I do, where I answer your guys' questions every single Sunday. And that series, I want to get it to 100 episodes before I, choose something different for Sundays. But here's another wonderful clip. Take out Sally. I go over to Medea, take her dog tags, and then I go over to Beethoven, take his dog tags. No clue where the names are coming from. But anyways, I came up on YouTube as a commentator who focused little on the gameplay and a lot on YouTube itself. A lot of stuff that was going on in the community. Some of the more viewed videos I have that deal with this stuff are videos. One of them's the Real Commentator March Madness, about a conversation I had with Ukrainian limbs. I put that conversation in the video, and it was opening people's eyes on a lot of bullshit going on in the Real Commentator March Madness tournament. I had one on Wings of Redemption's Beast Mode Engage. I've even done some kind of recently about, I think one was Hutch was right, the times are changing, but the community, not so much. Now, those kind of videos are how I came up on YouTube. It's really how I, built a loyal subscriber base with such a small channel. Some of you guys, I remember you guys being around in the first couple hundred subs. We're almost at 2,500, and it's been a fucking ride. Now, the reason I'm doing this video is because I'm sure, as some of you know, Hutch is leaving Machinima, which is absolutely monumental. And before I even get started in this, if any of you guys are going to start a flame war, yeah, I know I'm with Yaush, but if you're going to start a flame war, get the fuck off the video. I don't give a fuck who I'm with, who you're with. We're all gameplay commentators. The whole Yaush versus Machinima, or this, TGN, fucking that, Game Station, who gives a fuck? It's YouTube. Hutch is leaving Machinima, and I think that this is like absolutely humongous. For the reason being, Hutch was a pioneer of the online gaming community on YouTube, of gameplay commentators. He was a true pioneer of it all. And even furthermore, Machinima was really a pioneer in their own sense, going and doing what they are doing and what they have been doing for quite some time. And they really elevated the game. They brought a lot of exposure, a lot of seriousness, a lot of attention to the gaming community on YouTube. And I can promise you, without Hutch and without Machinima, this community would be half of what it was today. I can sincerely promise you that. He's leaving Machinima, and it's a pretty big day for Machinima, a pretty big day for him. In the video, he disclosed stuff about how he was going to take a step back, not do any more commentating, not do any more Twitter. Hats off to you, Hutch. You have been a major influence on everybody and anyone on YouTube. If anybody is going to get on here that has been commentating for over a year now, and they're going to say that Hutch didn't have some sort of impact on him, I'm going to say 99% of the time they're full of shit. Even if they don't realize and he had an indirect impact, I'm sure that he had an impact on 95% of the gaming channels out there today. Now, it kind of makes me look back on my past, because I've been commentating since Black Ops really first started to come out. I did a couple before Black Ops came out, but that was the time when I really got big into it. And from that time to now, so much has changed, so much is different. A lot of stuff community-wise for the worse. A lot of stuff Sven D army-wise for the better, though. You guys have been, maintaining, you've been staying loyal, you've been supporting me through the thick, through the thin, through the whole Vid through debacle, free Sven D, There was a couple times I was thinking about just chilling out, walking away, going on with my life. And the reason I didn't do that was because, one, I love doing this, and second off, you guys just show me so much love. It's really hard to walk away from that. And it's crazy too, because I'm a small channel on YouTube, and to get the support that I have from you guys with such a small channel is mind-boggling. You know, for that I really can't thank you guys enough, and I'm always trying to give back to you guys. I'm always trying to think of ways I can do so. I always emphasize that this is not my channel, this is our channel. You guys are just as much of a driving force in these videos and in the channel overall, just as much as I am, if not more. That was really one of the things that I took pride in coming up as a commentator, was that I really got into this telling myself, alright, I'm going to be all about the subscribers, I'm going to be all about the viewers. After all, one thing I realized is that a lot of the big commentators at that time were not doing so. They were really just kind of acting like they were actually famous in real life, and like, you know, the viewers didn't mean shit. And really, when it comes down to it, the viewers are the only reason they are where they are at. That's just plain and simple. There's no ifs, ands, and buts. If there's no viewers, there's no Wings of Redemption, there's no Woodies Game Attack, there's no White Boy 7th Street, none of that shit. There's not even a Hutch. I mean, you guys gave birth to all of these fucking people. Dr. Disrespect, the list goes on and on. It really does. And, you know, everyone has their major influences and whatnot, but you guys really are an influence to me every single day, not just on YouTube, but in my personal life. And I think that that is one of the greatest things that I've gotten from YouTube, is being able to come into it and say that I met people online, not even in real life, but online, that have had an impact on my everyday life. There's times when I'm sitting at work or sitting at a family dinner or something where I'm thinking, you know, what's Reggae Panda Vids up to? What's Millersburg Fan up to? What's Pyro 208 up to? What's Insane I Act up to? What's Captain Paul doing? You know, Isaiah, the list goes on and on. And I hate naming off people because there's so many of you. It's like I don't want anyone to feel left out, or like I'm intentionally not naming them off, because I'm not. If you guys want me to do a shout out video, off the top of my head, I could probably sit here for 25 minutes and talk and, you know, name off random names and shit. But, you know, you guys have done the world for me, and I'm trying to do that back. Regardless if you're a commentator or not, I'm here for you guys. That was one of the driving forces behind Subscriber Sunday, was trying to help you guys through not only stuff on YouTube or gaming, but trying to help you guys through real life problems. And, you know, the fact that you guys have confided in me with some of the issues and problems that you have, it means the world to me. Not, you know, like I emphasize, not as a commentator, but as a person. It means a lot that some of you guys are going to come to me, ask me, you know, personal real life questions. It really does. That's something that's never going to change. I promise you, no matter how big I get or don't get, that's never going to change. You know, it's really just mind-boggling, to say the least. But I mean, you know, Subscriber Sunday is something that is going to live on. Even after I move on from that series, I'm going to implement another series that is all about you guys. You know, maybe the same kind of emphasis on the subscribers and on the viewers, but at the same time just kind of changing it up. Maybe instead of questions, I'll actually have you guys on, do a little, I don't know, 5-on-1 type interview where I'll have group calls with a bunch of my viewers and subscribers. I am dedicated to innovating, commentating, to taking this game up a notch, and to doing stuff that hasn't been done before. A lot of people come to me and ask, yo, Sven D, what can I do? I'm about to do my first commentary. What should my topics be? No. Don't ask people what your topics should be. You should be picking your own topics, because you want to pick something that you're interested in. You know, really be yourself. The one thing that nobody can take away from you is your personality. I can promise you, if you're a gameplay commentator, 99% of the things that you can probably think of doing have already been done. And not that they've already, you know, just already been done, but they've probably been done by 20, 30, 40, 1,000 people. I don't know. The one thing they can't take from you, and that will always distinguish you from the rest, is your personality, people. Your personality is always going to be the distinguishing factor. So just be yourself, you know. If you want, go Dr. Disrespect style. Create a character. Do something crazy and whacked out like that. He's actually my favorite commentator, and, you know, just for that reason, that he was original, creative, unique, stuff like that. You guys are just seriously an inspiration, not just to me, but just to humankind, to mankind. you know, just the support and everything that you guys give to somebody that most of you have never met a day in your life is just, it's truly amazing, and it's really unprecedented. You know, I'm going to keep going with the Sven D Army thing. We're taking this whole thing up a notch. Innovating commentating is going to be my MO from here on out. It has been for some time now. And if you guys have any feedback, suggestions, anything on how I can be better as a commentator, how I can make my videos more entertaining, let me know. I always read my comments. You know, I always emphasized how I responded to every single comment, but I get so many comments now that half of them don't even show up in my inbox, so it kind of sucks. But I do always go through and read most of the comments on my recent videos. I always go through my inbox and check every single comment individually. So, you know, you don't have to PM me or get at me on Skype if you don't want to. You can leave me a comment on my videos and I'm going to respond to you. I mean, really, that's about it. I just kind of want to touch base with you guys, kind of get a little more personal, a little more one-on-one, switching it up a little bit. You know, I posted this game because of the crazy shit I did at the beginning, and we were actually heavily outnumbered. It was like 5-on-11 most of the game. A couple people came in at the very end, but anyways, people, until next time, it is your boy Sven D, and I will catch y'all later. Peace!